All right, so we're here with Andrea Sisbarro. She was Member of the Month in January 2013, and we're just getting together to chat with her a little bit about what it's been like working with us and a little bit about your journey.
Yep.
So here we go. Tell me a little bit about what made you decide to start training with us and begin a program with us.
For me, I think I knew I was putting on weight pretty consistently for many years, and then I had a moment of clarity / a terrible punch in the face basically when I went to go put on a pair of pants that I had worn in May, and I went and put them on in August, and I couldn't get them buttoned, and I had worn them in May. And so at that point I realized that if I could grow out of an article of clothing, I couldn't even do the suck it in and button it.
Right.
So that I really needed to do something serious that was a commitment to getting back in shape.
Okay, so that was really the thing that put you over the edge of
Yes.
okay, something needs to change.
Mhm.
What's it going to be?
Right.
Yeah.
And I thought it was going to have to be everything, and I was surprised that it didn't.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about the results you've achieved since working with us here.
I don't know my exact numbers. I don't know the figures you like. I know at one point I had lost 35 pounds of fat, which is unbelievable because that's basically like a 3-year-old.
Right?
Or a heavy suitcase.
Particularly
right?
your job of working with kids.
Exactly.
That's really a tangible thing.
That still needs a car seat.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I think that those numbers are important, but for me the results it's different. It's not really about how much fat I've lost or how much weight I've lost, although that's very encouraging and really keeps me going. But I'm obviously much healthier. When I went to my doctor, and they were really impressed that I was no longer obese and I was in a normal range. From one visit to the next, that was a really surprising news, even though I knew it.
Yeah.
I actually lost a half a size on my feet.
No way.
Yeah, so my foot size went back to being an 8.5 as opposed to a 9.
Wow.
I have a lot of jewelry that doesn't fit anymore. It's little things like that. I had to get a whole new wardrobe. I know.
I remember talking about your wardrobe at various points.
A good problem to have is how everybody responds to that
Good problem
question.
to have, exactly. Tell me a little bit about what you like the most about having a coach and
okay.
what that means to you.
For me, the accountability is, I think, what matters the most for me or works the best for me. The personalized workouts are really good, but knowing that every week I'm going to have someone asking me questions, I need to defend my decisions, I need to be here, when I'm not here, where have I been, why wasn't that planned? And it's not it's a controlling, it's just the accountability piece matters a lot for me, because it was easy for me on my own to just slip into really bad habits. And so having sort of the reminder of making good choices around food or around activity or around committing to exercise or whatever it is helps me a lot.
And now you have friends here that notice if you're not around.
Exactly.
So they ask where you've been.
I know. And then everybody makes plans to come together too.
Yeah.
So it's you kind of, if you know you're not going to go, you're kind of organizing that into your week, as opposed to if you thought you were going to be here and you didn't show up, what was it that came up? Because it had to be important, because this is important too.
Right. Awesome. So tell me a little bit about what you would say to someone on the fence about joining one of our programs.
Well, I would have them look at pictures of me from the fall of 2010 to even the spring of 2011, because I had really incredible results in a period of time that I think I was surprised at how quickly I was able to see results. I could say a million good things. I know that some people really need a lot of convincing, and whatever it is that's making somebody nervous about not wanting to join something like this, I feel like I could present an argument against that. It's a super supportive environment. Everybody's here is really happy and really positive. Not just the coaches, but all of the members. Everybody is really encouraging, and any single person can use that kind of positivity in their life. I think that for people who are nervous about how much it's going to cost and the time commitment, again, it's not unmanageable by any means. And when I look at some of the other choices I was making, it was so easy to find the money in my budget to make a commitment for something like this, especially when you parcel it out sort of week by week and think about another gym membership and a different personal trainer. But then in addition to that, all the support that you get around nutrition and just like encouragement and whatnot. So when you kind of start like breaking it down, it's actually much more affordable than something else would be if you were getting even half as much as you get here.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, congratulations
Thank
on
you.
being a member of the month. We're so happy to celebrate you and your success.
Thank you.
And you're such a role model to our community. We really appreciate everything that you do, and just you come in with a smile on your face and your positive attitude. It's wonderful having you in our family.
Oh,
so
thank you.
congratulations,
Thank you. I love
Andrea
it here.
Sisbarro.